works. I think I got it to work. Yes, sir. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm designing missions, basically. So I'm thinking that there's something missing here that could be fun to teach players about verticality. I'm thinking maybe there could be, I'm not completely sure what it could be. I don't want to make something too complicated, but let me try to find something here to do. As the player gets in here, maybe there could be something. Not quite sure what it could be, but there could be something is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to finish up just like the mission design and all that good stuff fairly quickly, just making up little things here and there, which so nothing here. Well, there is this right here. Wondering. Obviously, there's this guy right here that I can push, but I think this guy actually needs a different type of collision. I do think it needs like a sphere. I'm gonna try like this and see what happens. And don't tell Mary. Don't tell. I think I could do something like this, and then something like here. I think I like it better like that, in a way. Like a little paper ball that you need to bring to the trash, but I don't know if this is the right location to put it at. Anyway, so now we have this new mission. I made it work yesterday. It goes like this, but this material right here might need to be changed. I'm thinking translucent. I'm gonna give it. What happens if I? It needs to be a little bit emissive, I think. What am I doing? I guess I'm gonna give it emissive. No, this is what I want, not this. Opacity. What happens if I put it higher than? Because what I want, I don't think I want it translucent. I think I want it opaque. And then this right here could be like a little 0.2 type thing. Yeah, and then have like a high specular. Let me try with it. Yeah, something like this I'm thinking. The Tamagotchi wants something. Yeah, that looks better. I think I was gonna say maybe I can force it to be red or something, but I can't lerp between 3 colors, right? No, I don't know why this one takes the alpha and this one doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter because there's no alpha to them. Did that mess it up? It does. For some reason it does. It doesn't. It works. So if it works, we're not gonna worry about it. Okay, so that mission works. I think the mission completion needs more of a pop a little bit. Also. There needs to be like an animation or something where if you complete the mission, say you were to complete this here, it needs to come up and then then play an animation, and then let's do like and then come down. Now it's a little bit too quick. Okay, so let me see. Good animation looking for the mark, the completion mark, plus slow down the end. What else did I say? I said something else. Say something. Yeah, I need the mission here. I think it would be nice if it was slippery. I'm just gonna block something out. What happens? There we go. Block something out and see. I'm gonna block it with the geometry just to kind of. Yeah. 90 degrees. Thinking of something up here. Although it could be like a metallic thing like this. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think like what it could be. What does it want? Heard you. What do you want? Not happy? No food? So yeah, I think we might need something metallic here, but I'm not quite sure what it could be. Something that balances. We already have this thing that balances. We don't have anything that rotates. Oh well, we have this that rotates. I think like I have. Yeah, I have my old ideas here that I really haven't used much. Use that. I really use something like this, like that. It'd be maybe cool to have something like this here. Maybe like this. What is this? Oh, I think this was the seesaw, but it broke. Why is there a collision on this one though? That's so weird. This is like an old one or something. Okay. Something easy to do. What is this? I think this one is like a rebound thing. Oh no, it's just like a sliding. And what about this one? Oh, this one also slides. And this was a cube to test out the sliding, I think. Made this so long ago that I have no idea. What was this? Oh, this was one of those wall things. I didn't put many of these things in the game in the end because the type of space that a museum is kind of hard to fit weird things like that, like really like moving things. I felt, but maybe I'm just trying to imagine what could go here. That kind of. I think to stay in theme, there would need to be some sort of. What I'm thinking maybe is like hanging boxes like this. Trying to figure it out. Something like. And then it could deform them a bit. Thinking. Why they went all the way there. Trying to imagine something like. No, I'm just blocking it out. Yeah, this kind of fills up the space. Maybe one of them could touch the ground. The one that you want to get to. Let's see. I'm thinking. Say this is how big? How big is it? Yeah, this is pretty big. I could make it a little bit bigger so that the player doesn't feel the challenge is just being on it. Yeah, maybe a little bit better. So then, all right, I'm thinking is maybe I'm gonna duplicate them like this. It always basically no, wait, I'm gonna do it properly. This is the thing, when you don't do things properly from the start, you pay for it later. So here I'm gonna go into modeling. I'm gonna do model and then no mesh, no. I think it's model. What is it? I want to like merge all the union. The union, I'm gonna transfer code. Not transfer. That. So then that's gonna become one. And let's just see the collision, player collision. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna start with this, like this. These are like gonna be hanging, I think. But then one of them needs to be a little bit lower. One of them needs to touch the ground, but I'm thinking logically we need to be this one maybe. Oh, it's way too far, yeah. I need to be this one. Because then what I'm thinking is I can always deform. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I can warp it. You see? Flat square. Let's try stuff out and see what happens. We're just experimenting here, really. Lower bound. Oh, that's nice. Where? Oh, it's not doing all that much. I think it's because the lower bound is like crazy. Okay, this is what this does. Twist. Oh, that's interesting. I want to show the original. Yeah, this is cool. Like deformed a bit, you know. With this, yeah, fuck them all up. But then there's this trick. I'm not quite sure what I'm going for in terms of level design, but I kind of like it structurally, and I feel like the player will get an optional thing here, which is cool. Maybe model. Clean cut. Will it cut all of them? Yeah. Because it is the same model, right? Okay, I'm Control Zing and then it's lagging like crazy. Because why not? I'm just trying to figure out how. Oh, what if they were pieces that go up and down like these ones, you know? These ones they do move. It's kind of repetitive though. Get rid of this actually. If I'm gonna do that, I could get rid of this. Maybe there's something there with like a wall. Thing. We're experimenting here. We're trying to figure something out that it fills up the room a bit more. There was just something missing in this room that I needed to add to it. I'll be right back. Okay. So we were trying to do something over here, I think. So yeah, I'm just trying to make a structure here that will allow for some sort of gameplay. I'm not quite sure what yet, but maybe. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now, but like I'm thinking something like I want something really weird here that the players are gonna be like, am I even allowed to do this? I kind of like the idea of falling a little bit, or maybe being in a structure that's a bit curved or something like that. Oops. This looks cool though. Like if you get there. Oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna make it so that you have to jump in between two, I guess. Player would not be able to get there at all. They would be able to get here. I was thinking like making the player jump in between these two, which would have been cool. Might need to be a little closer. You know what I mean? It doesn't really work because the player can stand on the one in the middle. But I feel like I could do something where the player needs to hit something here, I guess. Let me just try and add like a shape for now. Or it could be like a bit of a weird climbing challenge. I'm just like making it up as I go. So. For this one. I think I stuck my tongue out like a noob. I'm gonna put a little hint on like where to jump from, kind of, I guess. This is fine though. Oh, you know what would be cool is if the mission was to go through this. I'm wondering if I could do that. Let me try. I think I could do something like this. And then something like this, maybe. Because it's all like formed, it's hard to get it. But let's see. Yeah, this looks right to me. And I'm gonna do Boolean cut and like that. That's fun. I think it's not metal, it's gonna be like chrome. Hard to see. It is hard to see, I'm not gonna lie. It is hard to see. So what about this one right here? What's hard about this game is the line between being naturalistic and not. I guess so what I'm gonna do is maybe I'm gonna do like this. No. What are you doing right now? Materials. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do from dark. From dark. Both. And on the material itself, I'm going to try to make maybe a bit darker. Maybe like, what if this one doesn't shine, you know? But this guy doesn't need that. Why did that happen right there? I think it's the streaming pool thing or something. Yeah, this shouldn't be changing the other one, but the reason it did. I think it's just a streaming pool thing that's like. The error? Yeah, it's extra streaming pool. Okay. Textures here are working, but okay, these are working now. Okay, great. I need to visualize them, please. Yeah, that's pretty visible. Ugly. Ugly but visible. We're gonna leave it like that for now. Just try the gameplay here. If I find it frustrating, I know that players will for sure, because I'm pretty good at the game. It's just this part right here that's kind of messing me up a bit. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird line. Here we go. So this. Motherfucker. You're killing me. So tough. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no! Okay, good. No! There's no way to get here. So then the player fell. The player falls. And they need to do all of this again. So it would be like this, and then they need to jump here, and then fucking frustrated by that, and then go back. It's a difficult one though. Like, it's rare that I have any difficult ones, which is cool. I felt like a lot of them were too easy. Of the challenges. Kick that spot, man. I'm feeling the right type of frustration, which is good. Okay. It's pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Why would I? This thing right here, that's hard. Ah, there we go. There we go. And now this guy. And we're there, baby! Yeah, baby! Okay, great. Good enough for me. Now I need to know, can the player complete this by going here? Where is it? Where are you? Oh, it's a texture. Okay. I need like a god ray or something. God. Oh, this is a texture. So I meant to. I don't think this will work, but I'm just trying to find something cool to give the exit here. Yeah, that makes no sense. The player sees oh yeah, I need to make this into a... Why can't I make it? Basically, if the player hits this component, begin overlap, and if the other actor is cast to player, I think that makes sense. And we're gonna do BPC mission, complete mission, and that should work, I think. Let's see. First of all, let's see if the mission is in the missing mission container, obviously. Gotta here. Let's see the light at the end of the tunnel, and this is gonna be materiality. That should be good. Why can't I see the missions? I don't have the button to see the missions anymore. Why is that not working anymore? That was here. Materiality, see the light at the end of the tunnel, that's good. And then we go here, and we're just gonna test the completion of it. And if we go down the tunnel, awesome. And there's our little mission, I guess, that we can always decorate a bit more. Then we need to make it look. This is hanging from somewhere, but I don't want to do that now. We did one mission, and I don't know how long that took, but maybe an hour, which is a lot of time for one mission. Hey baby, hey baby. I need something like this. Cable maybe? Cable. Here. Literally just a cylinder they got. Now I could do that, I guess. Tape cylinder. Give it a little bit of love. Boom. 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 Just a little bit of a on-the-fly modeling-ish things going on right now. think that if I make them dark cable, maybe there's like a cable thing, or what do you want? Nice. Like little animations of the Tamagotchi. Like just like a black. Good. Mm-hmm. It should be at 0 degrees, I think, right? And this too? No, which one should be at 0 degrees? This one? Make it look like it's... I don't know if it should be at 0 degrees or not, but like... Here it looks like it's hanging, I think. That's fine. No one's gonna look at that, right? I hope. These cables are not physically accurate. Is anyone gonna say that? We are on a low budget here. Okay. Well, the only cables we can really afford are black cylinders. And that's about it. Really all we can afford. Sorry. We were past our cable budget, honestly. They're very tense, these cables, you know, they're very, very tense. They're very hard. That's cool though, I like it. You wanted a meal or something? Okay. Good stuff, sir. I don't think it's completely right, but it's somewhere in there. Go through it. Okay. This room feels a little bit more filled in a bit. There's more stuff to do in there. That's nice. Now, I'm done with this room for now. This one I think is fine. This one is called what? This one is called like lobby or no? This one is called. What is this one called? Ordinary and Sublime. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Time is an illusion. Should be able to move this or something. Alright. Could be something here. I need to integrate the mission that goes in here. The one mission that I need to put in. But I don't know if my code still works even. That is something I need to check for. Okay, the next thing I need to fix is this stuff, right? What is going on here? The tunnels. So this tunnel right here where you go in. This guy should teleport you. And why is it not doing it? I think I know why it's broken. UI fade out, find references, number all. Maybe by name, I guess. Fade out, fade out. I wonder if I took it out of the game mode. Was it in game mode? No, fade out UI here. We do have it. Oh, it is here. Is it here if I start from here? Okay. So it is getting it. UI. Digga. So why is it not? Actually, if random version. I know it's been working for quite a few versions, so I'm just gonna diff it with something like earlier. If it wants to. It'll get there one day. Okay. In here. This is the... What is this? This is current? How do I know which one is current? Oh, this is latest revision. Okay. Update UI. Okay, I was creating it in both. Okay. What shall be the issue then? My notes. So it is adding the thing, but here it's valid, all of that stuff. I'll do a transition. Did it ever? What was it doing exactly? I can't remember. We'll test it out in here. So here normally we would start fading in here. But it won't fade. Why? Unbegin overlap. They overlapping, event tick. Why is it never doing this though? Okay, so it doesn't get. There must be something in the condition, I guess. Let me check before where it's saying true. I know that it's enable camera lag, so it does this. Just gonna see how far it runs, basically, but what it's missing. Here, it's in there. Okay, it's not running even this. So what is it printing though? Bring on as well. It's printing something here which says true. I'm gonna test if that's what it's printing. Yeah, that's what it's printing though. Why is it not stopping here? I did put a breakpoint there. Oh, if I disable it, it's not gonna print it, right? That's what happened. Yeah, so for some reason it's not debugging. Weird. Let's see if it actually maybe has something with the validation. Okay, so it's checking that it's valid. Great. Then does it ever get here? I don't. Oh, maybe that's at one select in particular. Okay, great. It is debugging it there. What does it get here? Okay, at least it doesn't get here. So what is this? Entrance, world location, player reference, and what is the player reference? Where do we get the player reference? Okay. Getting over here. It does get over here. It does get over here. I feel like there might be calculation thing or something that's not. So many texts. Let's see if it's getting this. Whoops. I want this to be printed. French. True. I know it gets to the true. Let's see if it knows where the player is. So I guess it never gets to true. Wait, it did get here. Play whatever the fuck you want. Okay, it doesn't get that. So it seems like get velocity of player reference. Weird, I'm getting the player velocity on one and the player velocity on the other. Okay, so now it does get here. Okay, it knows things, seems like. And it worked. It could get from one space to the other. Okay, great. Okay, so here we're gonna need something because the player is unable to get back to this thing here. So on both sides, we're gonna need something. But I need to take a quick break. I'll be back later.